And if you're an abusive guy like that, you need to fucking look at yourself closely.
You need your ass beat.
Hold up.
Welcome back to the podcast, guys. As you might see here in a second, we have a guest. A surprise guest. This is Ginger. Say hey, Ginger. Okay, she's not really talking that much. She's not super talkative, but she's gonna be our guest on today's podcast. And
she needs like a dog bed right here.
Dang. Here, get her this blanket. You're like, no, dude, not my blanket. Here, Ginger. Come here.
She's like,
She's I want to be home. She likes to be like wrapped.
Oh.
There we go.
She like feels at home now.
She does. All right, welcome to podcast, Ginger. Thank you for joining us today. She's like looking at the camera. What? Okay, guys. So we got some topics today to talk about.
So if you're watching it, this is released on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
So
This is
happy
filmed,
Thanksgiving if you're watching today.
it's filmed ahead of time, but
Hope you're eating some good food.
Should we start off with Thanksgiving?
Yeah, let's start off with Thanksgiving.
Man, let's just be honest. We all need to be more thankful around this place, man. Planet Earth.
Yeah, people aren't grateful enough.
I know, and that's why we have like entitled people and this, and people complaining.
They don't
about
realize
all
what
this
they
stuff.
have.
Yeah, I think Thanksgiving really brings it back home.
It does.
No, whenever
And then, most people just think of Thanksgiving as eating food.
I know that's like
They don't even
common
like
trend.
care about
And
like
football,
anything else.
food and football, and they're like all
beer.
and they're like all the days over. But I don't know, man. I feel like whenever Thanksgiving comes around, like each year as I get older, it's like I'm like more and more like aware of like
Yeah, you become more aware of like what you're thankful for.
yeah, and like what I actually have that like other people don't have at all. So
Right.
yeah, just be thankful for everything that you got out there, man.
Even if you like don't have what you want, still be thankful.
Yeah.
For like what you have.
This is what I think of. 3 things I'm thankful for. I think of like every day, like if I'm like worried or something like that, I'll like try to bring myself back home and I say I'm thankful for where I am. I'm thankful for the opportunities that I'm given, and I'm thankful that I'm able to work hard. And those are like the 3 things that like well, I'm also thankful for family, whatever too, right? But like those are the things that like bring me back. So I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm like kind of like
we
humble
actually have
myself.
like our life is like pretty easy
Yeah, I know.
compared to others.
Way too easy compared to others. If you look at someone else, like, oh,
Like we at least have like somewhere to live and like we know we're gonna eat and like
exactly.
we have like all like the entertainment, everything.
and as long as we have the
We have
essentials,
electric, water,
Yeah.
Netflix,
you Netflix, every
Literally,
online streaming service out there,
phones, cars.
planes, helicopters. We have everything here. So I don't know. That's
She's
one
probably
thing.
thankful for like dog treats.
Yeah, she probably is. Are you thankful for dog treats, Ginger? She's like dead silent on that one.
She goes, nah, cuz.
No, she definitely feels good in that blanket, dude. I'm telling you, she has this same exact couch at home. So that's why I think she's like,
You should let me keep her for the weekend.
I don't think Ryan would want that to
Okay,
happen. You gonna just give me? You're like what's the word?
Like
Earning for a dog, yearning for a dog. What's that word? Yearning. That means you really want something, right?
I'm like eager.
Yearn, like
Yearn?
YERN.
I thought that's like has to do with money.
Whatever, dude. No, I don't freaking know. But do you want a dog? Because I want a dog. I had a dream.
I do
that
want
had
a dog, but we just talked about this yesterday in the last podcast
Oh yeah,
about
we
pets.
did.
So
Whatever. I had a dream I had a dog last night, and I think it's because we talked about the podcast talked about it on the podcast yesterday.
yeah,
I had a dream that I like got a dog, and I had to go to school, and I had to I lifted and all that stuff, and I came back and I like totally forgot about the dog, and I was like I felt so bad, and then
you've
I
been
woke,
like having traumatic experiences
I know.
with dogs.
I like woke up, and then I was like, dang, like I can't get a dog yet. I don't know. It's so hard. You got to find the right time. You can't like.
I think
gotta
like
have
if
room
you have
for
a
them to
job and you
run.
live alone, you shouldn't have a dog.
Yeah,
'Cause
because
then
you're just gonna leave it at work
Yeah, like if you work from 9 to 5, then it's just by itself.
all
But like
day.
if you have like a girlfriend or something, you guys maybe work like different shifts or something.
Someone that stays home.
Yeah, or like if she gets off at like 2 or something.
They have
like,
doggy daycare, but like
That's stupid.
that's got to be. I know
Yeah.
that's the one thing is like if you take your dog to doggy daycare, then like it's gonna get like more close with someone else and not you.
But I guess it could be good for the dog because it gets used to like other dogs and people,
That is true.
and it's like
One thing,
it's like social interaction.
yeah. One thing you gotta do when they're young is like bring them around other dogs.
Yeah.
That's why she's kind of like timid around other dogs, and I know Dover, my dog, is like way too hyper around other dogs. Like he doesn't know how to handle himself, so he's just kind of like, I don't know. Train your dogs from when they're young, and do it properly. I watch this guy Caesar Milan on YouTube, and he like has like he trains dogs. He's pretty legit. I forgot to put my phone on airplane, but I'm gonna do that now because I'm
don't get a FaceTime call.
getting texts. Yeah, I remember that one. There was like 2 episodes we like. I was like, dude, someone's freaking calling me. Some guy, I don't know, some telemarketer or some shit.
It was like Tyler.
Was it? He was like, hey, man. I'm like, sorry, man. I'm in the middle of a podcast right now. My mic just turns off.
So let's get into the topics for today.
What do you got? Do you want me to say mine first?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, I got a topic right here. I don't want to get into the big topic yet. We're going to save that for a little bit later. But let's talk about Kyle Rittenhouse.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
I'm like... So, Kyle Rittenhouse is his trial ended or whatever. The verdict was like not guilty.
Right.
And
do you even know what happened with the situation?
I watched some of the videos and the court case and stuff like that. What do you think about it?
So can you explain to people what happened?
Okay, this is what happened with Kyle Rittenhouse. Okay, he was out on the street during. It was 2020, right? It was 2020 during the riots. He was out on the street. And he brought a rifle, like an AR-15 with him for protection, right? And he went out, even though there was a police curfew, he went out otherwise, and he brought the AR-15 for protection. And what ended up happening was someone approached him, he thought it was a threat or something along those lines, right? And he shot them and killed that person.
Well, he killed 3 people.
Did he kill 3 people?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
Okay, maybe he killed more than one. I only saw a video of him shooting
He shot and
one
killed
person.
3 people.
Okay, so he killed 3 people.
But they were supposedly like threatening him and like attacking him and harassing him.
That's what he was saying during the court case.
Yeah.
But what else I heard was the judge was actually like in his favor.
Yeah.
And that's kind of why it's like skewed. So what do you think about that?
Well, I think.
Do you think
well,
he's
you
guilty?
have the right to shoot and kill someone if you're being threatened, like life taking from you.
Yeah, I think so too. But was he
Like,
in the
if he
wrong for going out during the curfew?
He was getting beat up, I guess. Or,
Okay.
like,
Well, in the video that I saw,
the prosecutor or whatever, the guy like trying to like argue with him was like, so, I don't know. He's
so
like, why
what?
did
You got
shoot-
like off track because the dog's walking on the couch. So what?
I forget.
She,
Some reporter was like, I can't
What?
word it.
A reporter?
Yeah.
I know that the
You're like, why shoot someone if you're not getting beat up to death? Like, if you're
okay.
getting beat up, why would you shoot him?
Yeah.
It's like, what?
That doesn't really make any sense. Like, obviously, like,
It's like, dude, you're gonna shoot him like if they're beating you up.
obviously defend yourself, but at
But then
the same
everyone's
time,
saying if the Kyle Rittenhouse was black, it like would it be a completely different outcome?
I kind of think that too, and that's just because of how America is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
I don't know. I don't have an opinion on if he should be guilty or not.
my opinion is that he should be guilty, and I'll give you reasons why. Okay.
Why?
Here's my first reason why. He was out past curfew. He shouldn't have been out that late anyways. Number 2, if you leave the house with an AR-15, you know you're leaving the house with a fucking AR-15. What does it mean if I leave my house with a gun loaded, strapped across my chest?
Well, he has the right to do that.
What does that mean? Yeah, he has the right. That's fine.
That's
If he
kinda
has the
messed
right.
up,
I don't
like-
even think that is the right. You're not allowed to carry around an AR-15.
Yeah, you are. You can
You can.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, even if you can.
because it's single rounds.
Oh, okay. Even if you can, what sense does that make? Like, if you know that you're going out and you need to be that heavily armored, then why are you going out? Is my question. You must be looking for trouble.
Yeah.
You know, it's
I
almost
agree
like
with that.
it's like us when we were kids. We didn't just go out to like walk around. We went out to go ding dong ditch, to go like TP someone's house, to do something to fuck with someone else. You know what I mean? So like we knew that was like that's where we were going to end up.
Though, like, what was he gonna do? Just get beat up to death and die?
In that case, dang, bro, she's just running around. In that case, I think I don't know.
He's right
dude.
in that part.
He's right in that part, but if you could have stopped it from the beginning by not even going out,
Yeah, but
then I would have.
there is like too many. There was like
I saw a video of him literally shooting someone point blank, and he wasn't even being attacked. Like he was being chased down and then shot him.
I haven't seen that video. You should.
I don't know. Come here, Ginger.
Come here. Come here. Lay down.
Let's wrap her up. Ginger, come on.
Lay down. I say like she's my dog.
Brock likes small dogs.
I do like small dogs.
They're kind of nice, honestly.
Yeah.
I just took her, threw her in the car, and we're over here now. Ew.
Dude, her teeth are ratty.
She looks like a rat. It's okay, though. She's a cute rat, man.
She's cute.
Oh. What the fuck?
She like ate something upstairs.
What's going on? No, but sometimes her mouth gets dry because she like her tongue gets dry because it hangs out of her mouth, and she goes.
So what about
Kyle Rittenhouse?
No.
What do you think? What's your final verdict on that? I think the kid was in the wrong. I think he knows he was in the wrong. I think
if like I don't really know like if he was actually getting attacked and he shot them, then yeah.
Then yeah, like that might not have been like his fault, but from the beginning it was his fault because he went out with an AR-15. I think one thing that was skewed in the case is that the judge was literally in his favor because I watched a video of the judge arguing with
I saw that.
The plaintiff, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's the plaintiff, the guy who's pressing charges basically against Kyle Rittenhouse. He was talking to the judge, and the judge was like getting defensive, like getting emotional about it. So I think that's one thing to like take into consideration, that like no emotion should be taken into the courtroom, especially like if you're a judge. Like you should be judging like off of like facts.
Well, it was based off the jury. The jury decided if he was guilty or not.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then but the judge was also
the majority,
like, in his favor.
the majority of the jury said not guilty.
Who's in the jury?
Random people.
Really?
They're always randomly selected.
Yeah, I know, but like, what was the majority?
It was
race?
like a 3-week court case. They couldn't even talk about it.
What was the majority of the race of the jury?
They're randomly selected. It doesn't matter.
I know, but it could play into it too. You know what I mean? Like if the jury was like primarily white and then Kyle Rittenhouse ended up being black, like he obviously would have gone.
Not my problem.
Okay, whatever. Well, we're talking about it. Fuck this. So what do you think should have happened then? He should have been let go? You think like the right thing happened?
I have to see like what happened. I have to see a video.
You need to watch the whole court case?
Yeah. No, I need to watch a video of like him shooting the person.
Oh, okay. Brock has to review the evidence. I see. Okay, well, what was the other thing you wanted to talk about?
So there's another NFL player who like beat up his girlfriend. His name's Zac Stacy. She was like chilling on the couch, like right here, and there's like a TV right there.
Yeah.
He like picked her up, like threw her from there into the TV.
Like one-handed?
And then, like, yeah, literally.
Really?
And then like slammed her on the ground and then like went and hit her in the face.
So there's a video of it?
Yeah, on the home camera.
Should we put the video in here?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of graphic. We'll put the
It's
video
on the
in
internet.
I did. Listen, things are way different now. Oh! Back, Listen.
You think that was okay? No, the bucket can go.
Now I do not. Please.
You thought that was okay? And then you're gonna ruin relationships and talking about I'm destructive?
Listen.
Fucking bitch.
God, please.
I love you, Coops.
Anyways.
Okay, we're about to put the
But
video.
it's just crazy how someone can a male can hit a woman like that.
I know. And
Like they don't feel any emotion about it.
Especially when you're in a relationship.
And there's a baby on the couch.
Like seeing this.
Yeah.
Like how young?
I don't know, just young.
Yeah, like real young, like
Really
1 year
young,
old,
probably,
type,
yeah.
not toddler.
But it's still like traumatizing.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy, man. I can't imagine like hitting a woman, even if it's like my wife. If it's my wife, my girlfriend, like especially if it's my wife or girlfriend. Imagine how people like are seen when they like, oh, they beat their wife, and like that, bro. That trust is like never rebuilt.
Yeah, you're
And
like
then-
always gonna be like known like that forever.
I know, and then you literally put so much dirt on your own name by doing
Yeah.
that.
I just don't even know how you can do it.
If you're
It's
a
like
guy,
you're like fighting someone who like it's like
it's fighting someone who's literally defenseless almost.
yeah, it's like you look like a pussy doing it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You look like a retard. No, I can't use that word on here.
You already said that yesterday. What was I gonna say? The my friend Kara, right? And I'm fine talking about this on here. Her boyfriend, she like started
Wait, the one
dating
that I
this
know?
new guy. Yeah, she started dating this new guy. They're like 3 months in, and they were 3 months in. Like when I met this guy, and this guy was like real loud, boisterous. When I met him, he was like a little drunk, right? And he was real loud, boisterous, and like annoying, like talking, like just being like really like disrespectful, right?
Yeah.
Like anytime like Kara would say something, he'd basically be like, no, like you're literally completely wrong. Like this is like in front of other people. So like imagine we're like in a group setting and like you're Kara and I'm the guy and you say something and you're like, yeah, like we got these dogs because they got dogs together. Like we got these dogs from blah, blah. And he's like, no, he starts talking really loud. And he's like, no, like we didn't get them from there. Anyways, so
like
we got them from,
narcissistic.
yeah, he's super narcissistic, like annoying, loud,
Dang.
just,
So I'm guessing they broke up.
I'm not going to speak on any of that yet, but that's, you know, that just kind of brings me back to like how I feel about people like that. People who hit girls, and he seems like a guy who would hit a girl. And if he watches this, please hit me up because I'm down to fight. Because that kid is a freaking noodle, man.
What does he look like?
He's a string bean, bro.
Oh, I thought I like pictured him like being bigger. I don't know why.
No.
'Cause the way you
Sometimes-
talked about him.
No, he's like, he's tall, but he's like skinny. And then, I don't know, dude. I
Yeah,
hate
so
people who are like that.
If you're a girl and you're in an abusive relationship, you need to leave immediately.
You need to get out. I don't give a freak how bad it hurts. You need to get out of
and then
there.
or ask for help.
Yeah, or ask for your friends, like whatever. And if you're like stuck, like living with someone, like
yeah,
that,
if you're like stuck because you don't have any money to like move out or like go anywhere else, then
yeah, you need
I
to
would call the police.
call something, dude. Do something and get
yeah.
out of there, or else you'll literally be stuck there. And that's like for abusers.
I've seen like videos on TikToks of the girls like showing their like bruises and stuff.
That's
It's
sad, dude.
It's like how
That's really sad.
I don't get that.
For people who like abuse, like abusers, that's like their like drug. That's
yeah,
where
it's
they
like
get
they get
like,
high
their-
on it.
Yeah, and they're like they enjoy like hurting someone, which I don't understand. I don't know. My brain doesn't work like that. So,
Me neither.
but yeah, man. Just and if you're an abusive guy like that, you need to fucking look at yourself closely.
You need your ass beat. Is what you need.
Honestly, you do. But like, if you're watching this and you're hearing that, like, you're probably gonna be like, oh, they're not gonna do anything.
Yeah, if you're watching this and you're like thinking, "Wow, this is me."
Yeah. If I see you abusing your girlfriend in public and I am exposed to it and you're making everybody uncomfortable and you get physical, me and Brock will take you out. All right.
Kyle Rittenhouse will take you.
Kyle Rittenhouse, we'll literally hire Kyle Rittenhouse since he's not going to jail. And yeah. But no, dude, you need to like check yourself. Check
Yeah.
yourself and be humble. Be thankful. That brings it back to Thanksgiving. Right? When you're at the dinner table with your family, remember about
Be
that
thankful
time.
for your girlfriend.
Yeah, remember that time you beat her, right? And then be thankful that she's not dead. Because you could have killed her with your stupid ass. So you need to stop doing that. I don't know, dude. That's all I have to say. People like that, no respect, nothing.
Yeah, no respect for you, man. You can rot in hell.
All right, so let's get into this is like our last topic, to be honest, but this is a major topic I really want to talk about.
Damn, we're already 18 minutes.
Okay, this topic is called ageism. If you guys don't know what ageism is a stereotyping of people based on their age. So like if someone's young, right? Bro, are you good?
They think they're like stupid because they're young.
They think that they're like
Inexperienced,
immature,
irresponsible.
all this stuff. But there's also ageism towards older people.
Or they're smarter.
Like,
They're more mature, but really they aren't.
Yeah. Or it could be like that, or it could be like, oh, like these elderly people, like, oh, he obviously can't do this because he's too old, right? But like in some cases, like they can, whatever. But it's more set towards younger people. And I've experienced this, and I have stories. I have like 2 stories that I'll tell that like I've experienced ageism, and then if you have any stories, you probably do, but you probably have to like think about it. So here's one of my stories, right? Me and my girlfriend, we are in Utah on vacation, and we went out to eat. We went out at this Mexican restaurant called Red Iguana. It was really good, right? I'm gonna recommend it because it's still a good restaurant, but it's in Utah, and it's like a staple of Utah. It's like a really good restaurant. So we went out there. We sit down, and we're like sitting at the bar, right? And we're sitting next to like older people, like not like super old, but like 30s and stuff like that. And I'm just thinking like, okay, like this is going to be a normal experience. And the next thing, like as the night progresses, we ask for refills. We ask for more chips and salsa. Like she wants more chips and salsa. She asks for it, and they like basically ignore us. But the people on the left of us and the people on the right of us are getting constant refills. They're getting like more drinks, or they're getting the order taken. Same waiter, literally same waiter. All 3 of us, like 3 groups of 2, sitting in a row, and same waiter. And we're just sitting there trying to get some sort of service.
Well, they probably just don't think you're going to tip very good.
That's what I'm saying.
Other people.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's exactly why.
That's ageism.
Ageism, because they think that since we're younger,
you don't have as much money, so you're not going to tip as much.
And we're not going to add on to the bill, or we're not going to tip as much. Right. And that's exactly why they like treated us differently.
And then they're going to get a shit tip if they do that.
I know. And I did, because I didn't leave a good tip, because I literally watched them refill their chips, and I do this and that, right? And we didn't get like shit for service. So it was ridiculous. And I
kind of understand though. Some kids are immature though.
Some kids are, and that's the thing though. Like not all of them are.
Not all of them, but the majority of people are.
Yeah, and like some of them, like they're gonna leave a tip. Like you should leave a tip.
Our friends, like we don't do that. We don't like.
Yeah, we don't.
We leave like tips.
That's what I'm saying.
We don't like leave and like, how you don't get a tip.
Yeah, exactly. That's just rude. Yeah. I don't think anybody ever thinks that unless you're like someone who beats up your girlfriend. But I feel like
some kids are like, bro, I'm not leaving her a tip, and they just leave.
Yeah. But like,
it used to be you.
And then you get like, no, I left at least $1.
You like, bro, here's 50 cents.
No, I didn't. Maybe at Steak and Shake when I was like 12. Anyways, so that's ageism right there. But no, Noah Hunter though. Noah Hunter used to leave like
Noah leaves like 10 minimum every time,
or like $20. He'd be like, dude, he pulled out his wallet. He goes, who's getting this 20 today? Like at Steak and Shake, bro, and he'd have like a $4 meal.
Oh,
that's crazy. But
I think we did that. We like went up to the lady and like I gave her like $20 one time too.
I don't remember if I gave her. I don't know.
I don't know why I did that.
You just felt nice. Yeah. It just feels nice to tip people sometime. You know what I mean? You like feel good, pass on the favor. Rich, I would do it's like good karma, right?
I would tip a lot if I was rich.
Dude, she's literally crying. Ginger, you're literally.
There's this guy on TikTok who, no matter what, every year he takes out $5,000.
Yeah.
And saves it just for tipping everywhere he goes, $100 each person.
That's crazy.
Like even if he's just ordering an ice cream, he's like, here you go.
50 people, $100.
Yeah.
Right. She's like, bro. What's an experience that you had about with ageism? Have you experienced anything like that?
Similar, I've had that experience, but
yeah. You probably had some that you like don't even like really think about, because like I had to like think about it. I was like writing a paper on this.
Well, I feel like when you're working too, people like think because you're younger, you like don't know as much.
That's another.
But, like some people, like you can actually know more than some people.
I had another story about that.
I have a few stories like that, but I don't want to get into that.
No, why not?
I just don't want to.
Okay. Well, I have a story. I'll tell about it. Right. So I was going to I work for a window washing company, right? And I like trying to start my own. And I went to some other dealerships, some car dealerships
Yeah.
to like gain customers, to gain people to wash windows for. And I went to this Porsche dealership. I went to a bunch of different dealerships, but this is just one of the ones that I went to. I went to the Porsche dealership, and I offered them window cleaning.
Right.
And
They're like, oh, they thought you were like young
Exactly.
and inexperienced.
They looked at me and like thought I was young, inexperienced, and like wasn't good enough for the job. 2 weeks later, I work for a window washing company, like I still did. Fuck, dude. Work for a window washing company. 2 weeks later, and I get sent to the Porsche dealership from the window washing company. So I see the guys there, and I said, they see me, and they're like, one of the guys I talked to, he's like, hey man, you got the job. And I was like, no, I'm actually here with another company. And like, it just made me realize, like, dude, you guys, like, it made me feel like shit because I'm the one.
You're doing it either way.
I'm doing the job either way, but I could have gotten that job, but they looked at me as if I was inexperienced and didn't know what I was doing. But either way, I'm washing their windows, right? You know what I mean?
Tough, man.
And it sucks. It sucks.
Ass.
I know. And it could be because I'm young or whatever, right? But like, I don't know. It just sucks. Like, that was a terrible experience.
That's bad.
You know what I mean?
It's because you gotta start building higher up connections.
I know. I guess
That's
it
what
could also
you gotta
be
get
about
on LinkedIn
LinkedIn profile and
start
the next door
and start
app.
connecting with like dealership managers and like GMs.
And then they have like,
And then once you become like friends with, like if you get a good connection with one of them, then they're gonna recommend you to other people.
because they're like all friends. They all probably
Yeah.
play poker on the weekend or
Yeah.
whatever with their millions of dollars they make from selling cars.
Not yeah.
Oh, I did want to talk about this. I thought about this the other day. This is moving on from ageism, but you don't have any other stories about ageism.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, whatever. You get the point, right? If you're young and you're like being judged based on how like your age, then like I'm sorry, but it's like the reality, and you just have to kind of like figure out how to maneuver around it. Anyways, moving on from that, well, I want to talk about gasoline cars. And I want to talk about electric cars. So I was talking to John, guy who I work with, and we were talking about gasoline and electric cars, and I was like, where do you think we're going to be in like 2035? Because it's like, it's said that
There's no opinion about it. It's like happening.
I know that it's said that the fuel, the natural gas.
They already passed a law in California by like 2035 you can't sell used gasoline cars.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang. Dude, we have what, like freaking 14 years left. That's crazy. We're going to be like.
Which it makes sense.
It does make sense, but it's crazy. Like the fuel or the natural gas or whatever resources are
Gas
supposed
is
to
like
run out by
it's so bad.
2050,
It's so
right?
bad for the environment, and it's so expensive.
Yeah. And it's the
Literally,
thing, it's only going to go up as it goes out
Literally,
more and more.
say you spend like $300 a month on gas.
Yeah.
That equates to $60 a month charging your vehicle.
Does it?
Yeah, it's 20%.
See, Brock has an insight because Brock works for.
I work for a company where we install charging stations.
So he knows all these stats.
Yeah.
Right? He's relays these stats to all of his customers.
So like a lot of like police cars, they spend like $600 a month on gas.
Yeah, or more, dude. They're all V8s. They got to be fast.
So then they spend like $600 to $1,200. So then that'll equivalent down to like $100, $200 a month charging.
It's literally insane. Yeah.
Like Bargersville, they're changing all their top
electric?
cars to Teslas.
To Teslas.
See, everyone's just gonna follow.
I know. I'm like kind of excited for that, but I'm also kind of scared for it because it's crazy. Like we're gonna be like 35 whenever.
Plus, there's no oil change, and it's just like so much better.
That is nice, but we're gonna be 35 when there's like no more gasoline cars around.
I'm fine with it.
I'm fine with it too, but it's gonna be weird. You know what I mean? Change is always weird.
Yeah.
But like especially like that, like what's gonna happen
And then
to
you have
all the
car
gasoline?
guys who are like,
What's gonna happen to all the gasoline cars? Where
What?
do they go? In the freaking dumpster? Like where?
I don't
you know. What I mean?
Probably melt them down.
Yeah, they're gonna have to figure out, dude. We should make a company that reuses.
We
gasoline,
recycle and
recycle
reuse
them, and then we sell
gasoline
them to
cars.
Tesla. We sell like the metal to Tesla.
Yeah.
I want to see if this camera's still on. I'm like sweating profusely. Yeah, it's still on. Okay.
Yeah. So no
28
more
minutes.
gas cars probably by like 2045 completely. We'll
Which
be
kind
like
of
45 years old.
Did you hear about? I know it's
Our kids will
weird.
be like, "What's a gasoline car?"
I know, and we'll have one like in the garage. because we'll like
Like a
keep ours.
sleeper.
I'm serious. They go, wait, honey, that guy's got a gas car. And you hear, like, meanwhile, like, all the electric cars are like,
You just don't even hear anything.
I'm serious. You just see them going by. I heard there,
Well, now if you go on
I can't
TV,
talk.
there's a bunch of electric vehicle commercials.
yeah, and there's a new electric Jeep Wrangler coming out, bro. I literally want that so bad. Jeep Wrangler, it's called, like, the Magneto. That's going to be sick.
I wouldn't mind getting the electric F-150.
F-150 guy.
Because then you have a truck and it'd be electric.
Yeah. And so hauling
And it's
isn't going to,
cheaper.
like,
Yeah.
burn gas. So it's not going to be like, if you have that trailer or something, like, you're not going to be blowing gas trying to haul this trailer. It's just going to be, plus there's more torque in electric engines.
They're stronger.
Yeah. They're stronger. They're like, are they more reliable? Really? Okay. Yeah. Then we're switching to,
It's
we're
just a better
switching
solution.
to electric vehicles in this game over. For you
And they're
fools.
faster than gasoline cars. So for all the car guys out there, like, you're just mad that you're gonna get
What's gonna
freaking
happen-
destroyed by an electric vehicle.
What's going to happen to the car community, dude? It's going to be gone. It's going to be all electric. I do like the Teslas that are tricked out, though. Those are clean.
I mean, you can still modify it. Like,
hold on. This thing's about to... I know this thing's about to turn off. Dude. Oh, it already did.
oh, I want to know. I have another topic.
What's your other topic?
How they changed the Staples Center
Oh,
changed its name to Crypto.com Arena for 20 years. $700 million contract
for 20 years or since 20 years?
for the next 20 years.
Oh, for the next 20 years.
That's literally great news for the crypto market.
Is it? You know where it's going from there?
They're trying to slowly
Integrate into
involve the
normal
whole
society.
population.
That's crazy.
Because there's only like 2% of the population or something like that.
Staples Center has been the Staples Center for forever, right?
I don't know how
I don't
long
know
it's been
either.
the Staples Center, but that's literally crazy.
But it's going to be the Crypto.com Arena.
That's insane.
It's fucking weird, dude. It sounds weird. I'm like, yeah, we're going to the
They
Crypto.com
probably
Arena.
just call it Crypto Arena.
Yeah, we're going to the Crypto Arena for Jake Paul's fight. It sounds so like futuresque.
And they had the Crypto.com. They had a Matt Damon commercial on TV too.
Did they? Yeah, so they're definitely trying to push crypto
Yeah.
onto literally the entire,
Everybody.
which, you know, rightfully so. That's kind of like where it's headed.
Right.
But I don't know, man. We're going away with gasoline cars. The stock
Not
market's
gonna have
drying
the
up.
USD anymore.
We're not we're not buying things with dollars anymore. We have to like trade with literally like we hold out our hand
Digital
and like a hologram like
assets.
shows up.
We're
in
going
the
to
air.
the metaverse.
I'm serious, and you can never be stolen from again unless you're hacked. Like physically, you're not gonna get robbed. Like they're like, give me all your coins.
Dude,
So, like,
did you see the
hold your
glove I
hand
sent
out.
you?
You have nothing. What?
Did I send you the glove
Yeah.
where you can
You
feel
feel
shit?
things in the metaverse.
That's crazy.
You know what'd be crazy?
That's
You're like
literally
petting a
insane.
dog. You can
Yeah.
like feel it. That's weird. I can't
would be
imagine
wild.
that. You like put a glove on. How does
Yeah.
it create those different sensations in
It
your
probably
hand?
just presses pressure on your.
Yeah, but what if it's
It
like
just knows.
tree bark versus a knife? What if you run your finger across a knife? Is it gonna feel like you're cutting your
I
finger?
think it's more just a weight. I don't think it's like feel.
just pressure and stuff.
Yeah,
So you couldn't
it
feel
could be
like
feel. I don't know,
you couldn't feel like this couch versus.
but you could like
my
feel it
leg.
like if you like the pressure.
Yeah, that's weird. You're gonna know if
I
you're
just
like
think the
actually
next 20
picking
years
it
is
up.
going to be like the next industrial revolution, like
That's
3.0.
Yeah, 3.0, and I'm gonna become the next Rockefeller, bro. I'm gonna own
Elon
the
Musk is
metaverse.
literally like freaking.
He is like the
crazy.
next Rockefeller. All right, well, we're like 32 minutes in, so.
All right, time to wrap her up.
I hope you guys enjoyed today's podcast. If you beat your girlfriend, stop watching these videos. Actually, keep watching these videos. You might be able to learn something, your stupid ass.
Yeah.
Um,
Any last words?
she's just like breathing into the mic. So yeah, thank you for our guest. We have Ginger right here. Okay, whatever. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down below and like this video for more videos like this one. You have anything else to say?
Nope. Peace.
All right. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.